So Melody, you have been a member of Hera Hub for a very long time, almost since the beginning.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. And just kind of share, as an attorney, what resources have you found in the community? What has being a part of the community meant to you over the last 4 or so years?
It is actually the best decision I've ever made in terms of business investment. And I didn't realize that at the time. The reason I rented an office, I was one of the first ones there, and shared an office with another attorney, was I wanted to have a little space away from the craziness of litigation. I actually had another office where I spent most of my time, but it was frantic, crazy, yelling with lawyers. I wanted a peaceful place, and so that's why I rented the office there, and I wasn't there that much. I didn't engage to begin with, but once I started engaging, I started realizing the support of the network and also the business advice I was getting in small pieces from people, different programs, that it was more absorbable than just taking a full-on legal business building course.
Absolutely. So let's talk about some of the programs that you've enjoyed. I know you've gotten involved in Business Boosters, and just talk a little bit about what some of the tips or advice or things you picked up through some of that.
I love Business Booster. It's once a week and for an hour, and you get together in a group and you have a facilitator who deals with a single topic about building your business. Sometimes it's social media, sometimes it's even a more narrow topic.
Or
exactly.
Even like how to file some particular thing and how to stay out of trouble in some area or
Exactly, and it gives me a couple things. One is usually there's at least 1 or 2 walkaways of here is some important piece of information that I implement right now. Number 2, it gives me a preview of that particular person, and maybe I want to work with them further in more detail, and often there's some good bonus of discount on future services they're doing. And the other thing that I love is it gets me to know the other businesses that are going on around me and to be supportive and see that they're going through a lot of the same things I am, and it's just a very supportive environment.
Absolutely. Let's also talk about Writer's Lounge. So you just finished your book, which is amazing, and you worked with one of our members, Bethany Kelly, on that book and have gotten a little more involved in the community. Talk about, what was it like trying to do this on your own versus really engaging the community?
I couldn't have done it on my own. I worked on this book for about 3 years, and I was hitting walls and I just couldn't seem to finish it. And honestly, it was a business booster that was offered by a new member at the time, Candace Conradi, and she was able to get to the core of what was impeding me from my writing. And 2 weeks later, my manuscript was done, ready for editing. And then I worked with another member, with Bethany Kelly, to go through the publishing process, which I wasn't familiar with, and getting on Amazon and all of that. And so there are those resources, and then Writing Lounge you were talking about is, I believe it's 2 hours every week. And it's an opportunity to just sit in a room with other people who are writing copy for blogs or their websites or a book, and it's that supportive of it's not just me doing it.
Exactly. Awesome. So last question, what are some of the other collaborations, resources that you've enjoyed in the community? Anybody else that you've worked with in the community?
Yes, I've worked with a number of members in different fashions. Sometimes it's just ongoing conversations about business. Sometimes it's more official collaborations. There's one member that I met at the Christmas party and really just had a very short conversation, and now I've been doing work for her for, 6 months at least, and it's a great collaboration.
Another attorney.
And you never know just who you're going to run into that has something similar that either enriches your life or actually is a specific business opportunity.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being a member, Melody.
Oh, you're welcome.
Love having you in the community.
I'll be here a long time.
Awesome.